Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Poe for the PressCorps, and right now I am in the Winged Walk in the Faranic Coast region. It is day 127, 0430 hours. Currently, the Wardens are having an organized push down the bridge towards the town of Makaskining. I was there at the bunker base that the Colonials had. Past tense, because the Wardens just completely decimated it with a artillery team of, I would say, I think around 3 or 4 howitzers. Right now, my visual is of a bunch of craters left by the fighting. But if you can hear the audio and on my microphone, there is a bunch of small arms fire to my southeast as the Wardens try and push south-southwest. And right now I'm kind of hiding in the rocky formations north of the Colonial bunker base, around half kilometer, I would say, from Makaskining. I'll try to get into the action, but we also have a fellow correspondent here on the Warden's side. That would be Lucas Parker. He'll be hopping in here to call, I think, fairly soon. But we also have our correspondent, Geoffrey Jennings. Right now I'll be trying to get a closer look on the fighting. But right now... Oh, that's a Warden. I think he's going to shoot me. Oh, now they're shooting me. Okay. I should take a... Should run a bit. Oh, the Wardens are trying to...
Find your footing there, Poe. For the PressCorps, I'm Geoffrey Jennings. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the latest news from the Siva Valley conflict. Here in the 100th conflict of the Foxhole War, it's day 127.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get near this down Colonial on the street. His name is Kaduku. He's an officer cadet. But I was trying to get close to him, but he seems to have been shot by the... Oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh god.
War 100 continues to escalate as the early Warden gains in the southeast are met with Colonial counterattack. A reminder that the PressCorps is focused on Able Shard. Combined casualties for this war are over 836,000, with the Wardens at a 13% share of those losses, owing to the larger pushes across the line. Deadlands is the deadliest region with over 170,000 total dead. Currently, both factions are suffering a total of over 9,000 dead per hour. These numbers are provided by foxholestats.com. We're now going to go back to Poe live, Potato live over in Faranic Coast.
100th War.
Yes. Now we are live on air. So right now I am with the.
Hey guys.
Hello.
It's me.
This is Second Lieutenant Cucumber Cow. As you can see, the Colonials are very lively. They are trying to defend the town of Makaskining to the best of their ability. So if I may ask you, Mr. Cucumber Cow, how long have you been fighting in this region now?
Oh, many hours. I've been fending off the droves and droves of Spud privates that they've been throwing across the bridge. You know, they were artillerying our base non-stop for many hours. I think it must have been at least 5 hours.
Yeah, I could see the craters, and I tried going into there, and then it just got destroyed within the 5 minutes.
Swiss cheese. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
We're gonna die.
Holding them off.
No, we're not. That attitude.
No, we're not. Exactly. Tell him, Beans. Yeah, Beans knows what's up. Yeah. So I'm very confident.
Who the fuck is being defeated on my front?
Exactly. Yes. So, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. We win here or we win. That is the only option.
Get this fancy motherfucker with his unique uniform.
Oh my goodness! What the? What? I can't believe this.
Wait, was this the shiniest?
We need to help.
You guys shoot the press?
Yeah,
the press is gone.
Jeffrey, I do need to say I'm currently on the back lines after a friendly fire incident regarding.
Well, it sounds like you're okay. So it sounds like you're alright though.
I
execute them.
I think I'm fine. I just had a concussion,
Let's cover the northeast. Let's go. Let's
but
go.
that is kind of scary.
Hey, press.
Hello. Yeah, that was fine. I just kind of someone just kind of
Yes.
shot my mic.
14th, we're gonna have a bike race.
A bike
In
race, you say?
In case you were interested. Indeed,
It-
indeed. To celebrate 1 year of Honk.
It's wonderful. Can you tell me about this Honk
Very
group?
exciting.
Walk with me to the front.
Hold on. Let's go to a quieter place.
Righto.
140.
Sorry, what were you saying?
But yeah, I guess talk to me about this Honk. You guys have been up in the front now for a year, you say?
Oh, yes. Honk was founded a year ago in 3 days. We're by no means the biggest nor most proficient clan, but we like having a good time, and we're goofy clowns. Hee hee ha ha. You know, that's our signature horn. We have a couple of others. I've got a bike horn that I would sound right now, but I wouldn't want to alert the wardens to our location. My parents.
All right, that's wonderful.
But yeah. We like to use unconventional tactics for sure. And for our 10 war anniversary, we actually hosted a gladiator duel between all of our members, which was very exciting. And the winner won a real life golden bike horn, shipped directly to their house. So yeah,
That's very wonderful.
You know, we like time. We like to have a good time.
I'm just
Light-hearted.
But yeah, right now, Jeffrey, do you have a confirmation that Lucas is up to report in the same front?
I
Or
don't
is he
think
still
so
aware?
at the current moment. He does not. He is not.
Okay, so in that case, we still have some time. Let's try and walk out to the front and see what we can get ourselves into.
I'll keep you safe.
Oh, it should be fine. Nothing bad ever happens to press guys. They don't get shot twice as often.
Do you
Not
mind
at
me
all.
taking a quick photo with you? I know you're the one taking the photos here, but you know.
Of course. Let me just zoom in.
Wait, which is salute again?
Wonderful. Bloody nice pictures.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Will you be going off to the front, or are you staying back here in the town?
No, I'm moving up now.
Okay.
Hello, Beans. We're taking this Poe guy to the front. Keep him safe from the wardens.
How many wardens do you think are in this front right now?
Oh, there's all of Spud's new recruits, I'm pretty sure.
We're really close to a warden field machine gun right here. Hopefully, I think you're bleeding.
I'd duck if I were you.
Oh, they have also a heavy machine gun.
There's a gun there.
Quick, Poe, look out.
Careful, Poe. Grenade.
Oh, that was real fast. Oh dear. Are you bleeding?
Careful, Beans.
Protect the priest.
No, he's okay.
No,
Beans
you
is
should
hard as nails.
probably focus on protecting your heavy machine gun. I'm fine.
Oh. No, you're more important.
No, freedom of information is more important.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, alas, I've got a wounded soldier. Give me a moment.
No problem.
Oh, a medic, perfect.
Thank you for carrying
I'll
me.
try and get closer to the bunker base that the colonials once had, but the wardens are now building up.
Alright.
Oh, that's a grenade. Oh dear. But Jeffrey, you can really see why it is told that in this region there are about 1,000 colonial casualties in this. Oh dear.
Well, I think most of the fighting is split between Matches Keening, where the wardens are attempting to break out of Winged Walk, as well as in the northwest, where the colonials have an uphill battle from Apollo's Landing towards Scarp of Ambrose. Now, you are situated in the southeast, where the wardens are breaking out. Frankly, the colonials are going to have to watch that regional border as well, since Tomb of the First over in northwest Lochmoor is also it's also losing its position as the wardens have crossed the bridge from Mercy's Wish, and now they're getting squeezed both from the east from Mercy's Wish and potentially the west as the wardens spill over from Matches Keening. So right now, the colonials who have been bouncing a little bit back from the initial warden offensive are now struggling to maintain, struggling to contain the wardens here as we reach into day 127, the morning of day 127.
Also, hello, Jeffrey. I am back now. There was a little like fighting going on. I had to go back and replace my microphone. But right now, I'm south of the southeast of the town of Makaskining, where there is still fighting from the east. I don't know if this is from the bridge at the Winged Walk or perhaps people from the region right next to us, as you said. But right now, it doesn't seem to be so. Well, at least directly south and southeast of the town, there isn't much fighting. Oh, never mind. There's a bunch of wardens in the trenches. Oh dear. I spoke too soon.
It's a little too soon there, but that's okay. It's hard to maintain situational awareness. Particularly the amount of fire support that the wardens are bringing into this fight. He's taken out a number of bunker bases. There have been reports of colonials and wardens, frankly, attempting to establish concrete bunker bases, but it's just the line is just too porous right now, and the concrete too fresh for any of it to survive near the front lines. Now, the secondary front lines further back, maybe so. Maybe they're having. I would like to think they're having more success, but for now, it's going to be mostly without concrete.
Yeah, that is true, Jeffrey. I think I was seeing before, instead of using more concrete and more robust defenses, they were using these vehicles as kind of armor for the concrete bases.
Latest technology. It's latest technology.
There you go. Latest colonial technology. I'm sorry to share this sensitive info. Maybe that should be censored. Who knows?
I think they've seen it with their binoculars. I mean,
that is true. I think it's already destroyed by the artillery.
Unfortunately.
All right, machine guns up.
But right now, Jeffrey, it is day 127, now morning at 0922. Yesterday it was a rainy day, and so it is muddy right now. So if you plan on visiting here, maybe travel light, because it's not a pretty sight, especially if you're going into the trenches. There's a bunch of rats, there's a bunch of diseases here. Maybe bring some soap with you as well. I forgot to bring mine, so it's kind of dirty, yeah. But as I get closer, I think I am 15. Oh dear, wait. Oh. Just like as they say, objects in mirror are closer than they appear. That warden that I thought was 20 meters was actually like 5 meters, and so, yeah.
Well, that's all right. In the meantime, much of the action in the west really is contained between those choke points at Winged Walk, Tomb of the First, and then looking towards Pharaonic Coast, Ocean Watch. Although the wardens, news coming out of Fisherman's Row, the wardens have managed to take Blackwell, which is a original spearhead position at Ocean Watch Relic Base, but now the wardens have broken through, taken Blackwell, and are poised to try and sweep southward to begin to threaten Idolo. Colonials appear to be manning the defenses as the wardens probe those trench lines, but for now, wardens definitely taking Blackwell in Fisherman's Row. I think much of the action in the east really is centered around the Iris in Tempest Island and the salt caps in Drowned Vale. Deadlands, as always, is more or less a stalemate in and around the plaza north of Abandoned Ward. But as we enter day 127, the morning of day 127, here at about 1000 hours, the heaviest fighting probably going to be in the west.
But right now I'm traveling currently from Pharaonic to Lockmore. I'm going to try and run over to Tomb of the First and see if the colonials were able to dislodge the wardens from their beachhead, from their bridgehead, I mean. And because it seems to me that they've had some movement there, but I think that they've been able to push them back. So I'm just running. There's a light rain shower here. If those who are interested about the weather, but right now it's really a bright sunny day. With only a few to no obstacles here at the snag. Well, I guess there's not much of a snag, is there? But right now I'm just really heading it over to the bridge part. So it'll be ETA, I think maybe 2 minutes before I get there.
Looking at Lockmore, the Wardens originally had a position at West March Relic Base at the start of the war. However, the Colonials were quickly able to capture that and keep the Wardens contained at Prairie Bazaar up in Lynn of Mercy. Colonials so far have maintained that position, and initially it was thought that the Wardens might try and take West March back, while the Colonials keep them contained at Mercy's Wish, but the exact opposite has happened. Colonials present still at West March, holding defenses there. Meanwhile, the Wardens have managed to break through the bridgehead. You mentioned, Poe, an amphibious flank from the north. I don't know if that's still true or not, but certainly the northwestern...
I think it's definitely true. If you can hear now, in the small arms and explosions around me, there is fighting now at the north and northwest of Tomb of the First. I'm going to be setting my, I suppose, location here for safety reasons. But
most of the fighting is across the streets at Tomb of the First.
Yeah, it's across the... Yes, it is. Right now, there are, I would like to say, around 15 wardens in the area. Definitely around maybe 20-25 colonials. We'll see. We'll get some. If you can hear, there's a bunch of AT rifle fire, small arms fire. It's a heavy fight. If you can see, just across shooting distance, they have a heavy machine gun, a field machine gun across. I'd say just across the bridge. Right now, there are a number of officers here on the Wardens and Colonial side. Across a large number of, I wouldn't say unranked, but definitely lesser than officers. Wardens over here building watchtowers just in the front of the battle. Seems kind of ballsy for them, but right now they're shooting explosives around my location. But right now as well, we can see there's... oh, thank you for healing me, sir. But right now, does anyone have a mic here? Because you are live right now on twitch.tv/PressCorps. The Colonials are currently trying to push the Wardens back into the beachhead and dislodge them.
Get a winch, fuck with.
It's currently heavy fighting in the trenches as, I don't know if this is a Warden or a Colonial field gun, but it's currently stuck in the trenches. Oh dear. Medic! Medic!
Sticky.
Medic, please. Rather rude of them. But while I have some battery in my microphone, let me just say that there are a number of Colonial light vehicles as well as multiple machine guns. It seems like everybody here is a machine gun, Geoffrey. And let me just...
The ordnance is heavy, and the Colonials have lost, confirmed, at least 2 bunker bases in that sector alone. Reports are saying that the relic base still holds for now, but the Wardens are creeping closer, ever so closer, within a stone's throw of the relic base. Now, Poe has eyes on the ground. How thick are these Colonial defenses?
I would say fairly thick. They have about 2 or 3 layers of trenches, so they have some space to pull back to if ever they want. But the Wardens are getting awfully close to the relic base, but the Colonials are trying to hold as much as they can and to deny the Wardens this ground. As you can see on my camera, there's currently fighting on the roads and on the beach itself. There's a Colonial, I guess 1 or 2 Colonials on the beach right now, and there's a Warden just across me. I hope he doesn't see me. But let's try talking to one of these guys. If anyone's not too busy, of course. Hello.
Of course, yes, sir.
Right now, I am with Warrant Officer El Mucho from the outfit BGR. May I ask, how long have you been fighting on this front?
About 15 minutes.
And then you're very bloody. It really shows how much the fighting is in this area. How long?
I am ready to die from my regiment and for my country.
That should be good to hear for the colonials back at home, but not so much for the wardens because they might be thinking. Okay, thank you. But yeah, as you can see and hear, there's a bunch of fighting in the trenches themselves. Wardens on the east, colonials on the west and south generally. What the?
Please say that medics are very.
Drive them. Let's go.
Thank you.
There you heard them. Medics are hard at work trying to heal as many of their comrades as possible. But if I'm going to move up, as the colonials are moving up about 20 paces. Oh no! I spoke too soon. Wardens are pushing back with their heavy machine guns. And it seems that there hasn't been... you can't hear them right now, but there have been coordinated bombings of, I think, 3 howitzers at one point. But I think I'll be moving away for a bit because it's too hot right now.
No, we can move it.
Watch out. Get the way.
Out of the way.
It's real valuable.
It's almost good. Keep pushing. Cover this guy.
Turn right! Reverse! We're being overrun! Reverse! Somebody!
As you can see right now, it's just front in front. 2 warden field guns versus 1 colonial field gun. The colonial field gun, of course, is backing off because it can't face them alone. But somebody threw a frag grenade at one of the warden field guns, and it's also currently backing off, firing all the while. Meanwhile, on their northeast, there is a colonial light tankette trying to shoot at them, forcing them to move back, letting their backs face their enemy. Oh, and I think it's destroyed. I can't really see. Oh no, it's still alive. But there's a bunch of craters here from all the explosions going on, and it's really just a really hot front in this sector. I don't know if it would be the same in the north of West March into the region up north here at the Lindenbercy, but it definitely seems like most of the fighting in this region is around this bridge.
Well, it really just sounds like it's getting bogged down. The warden's getting bogged down in the depth of colonial defense husks, while the colonials still have a strong presence from the relic base. So it looks like the colonials prepared a deep defense, a defense in depth. Not particularly deep in terms of landmass, but just by how many bunker bases are present in that sector. We don't even know how many quite yet. We can't confirm.
Also, I would like to revise my estimate. I think before I said there would be around 20-25 colonials. Now it seems like most of the colonials in the region are here. I think there would be around 40 colonials and maybe around 30 to 40 wardens on their front.
Calm down. Keep comms clear, please.
I'll try to circle around. Oh, the colonials also seem to have a half-track here near the waters as they try to shoot on some wardens across the rocks. And oh dear.
Watch out,
That's an explosion. Maybe you should move axers. But really, I don't think there is any flank that you can go to. They're all covered. But right now, I'm with a squad of colonials trying to do the same flank just south of the bridge, southeast. Currently, they're hitting some wardens at the back, but now there are some wardens on the the rocks just next to the water, trying to shoot them. Oh dear, oh dear. The Colonial squad has been wiped out. They've been wiped out. I'm running across back to the front here. But yeah, the Colonial defenses, maybe not in land, maybe they're not so deep in land, but definitely by the amount of trenches and just shelter, they have a bunch. Oh, there is a Warden armored car that just arrived on the front. It went directly into, I suppose, a salient, so they could be hit from three sides simultaneously, and they decided it's a good idea to just back off. Excuse me, do you have a mic, sir, Mr. Adrian?
Malcolm, can you hear me?
I suppose not. With how hot the fighting is right now, it's kind of hard to get some Colonials on air. But if anyone wants to talk, you are on twitch.tv/PressCorps. You're on PressCorps Radio right now. Let's talk to these guys on the.
Oh shoot! We're being flanked. Off to your right.
Oh, they seem to be too busy. On the ebb of flow of the front right now the Colonials are definitely on the ebb. But we'll see. Probably another 20 minutes. They might just be able to push back into the bridge area. But right now, really, there's a bunch of stalemate here as the Colonials desperately try to hold on. But oh dear, I think I'm bleeding. Medic!
Well, for now, we do know that the Wardens have managed to punch through that first layer of defense at the bridgehead at Mercy's Wish, and they've gained about, I want to say, 150 meters radius outside of that bridgehead. Meanwhile, the Colonials holding on to Tomb of the First in a stubborn defense, continuously throwing manpower at the front line. As Poe has managed to paint the picture for us. Plenty of trench husks, plenty of bunker ruin, plenty of field machine guns, and plenty of infantry to continuously keep, both sides in a bitter, stubborn fight. Meanwhile, the rest of Lockmore seems to be holding steady, but its neighboring Pharaonic coast, where Matches Keating is under assault by multiple Warden assets as well as infantry. The northeast safe house at Matches Keating, or you could just say eastern safe house at Matches Keating, continues to hold as well. We'll see if either that or the town-based manages to hold. But for now, we do go back to Tomb of the First, where Poe is reporting live. It is currently day 127, about 1,600 hours here in War 100.
Yes, Jeffrey, definitely that it is no longer raining in terms of water, but it is raining in terms of bullets here, because it is just a hail of small arms fire, and I think the occasional howitzer fire, but I think the Wardens are holding their ammo for something. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. But right now, as I sit from across one of the trenched in the trench systems here, there is a Warden field machine gun currently firing on my position, and it's not pretty old. I think that trench just got destroyed. Well, there you go. But there is currently there's a 20, I'd say 20 meter dead man's land, where if anybody runs there, they will be quickly shot. Oh dear. Mr. Simon, please. Oh.
It's not just no man's land, it's dead man's land. Was that what I'm getting? Yeah. There are men there. There are people there, soldiers there, but all the men and women have died.
If you want to stop disruptive structure placement.
Definitely. Should be corpse land, really.
Tier 1's fine, but tier 2...
Sayo, can you move, please? I'm gonna attack. Can you move?
Thank you. But right now I am with a...
Why are you team killing?
Oh my goodness. Accusations of team killing here, as it's just a chaotic... it's a chaotic scene right now, as people don't really know what direction people are shooting at from, because there's a lot of salients here. There's one from the beach, and one from the bridge, and one from the eastern flank as well.
You mentioned salients. Are we looking at a potential encirclement here?
None of the salients are big enough for that, but there are, I guess, tiny salients made by, a field machine gun or an AC on one side or the other. It never really lasts long, because as you can see here, one of those field machine guns almost got destroyed by HE fire.
Thank you.
But right now, I'm just a bit further back from the front lines, so I can get treated by medics. That's really nice. But yeah, it is kind of a stalemate in this region. If we had some more time to fill, and I think I might try and go back to Makaskining or north of Jade Cove, because there I can see on the map there's a bunch of fighting there as well. But right now, not much to update here for the foreseeable future, unless one side or the other runs out of ammo. But right now, the dusk, the sun is setting here at Lockmore. It is 17:08 hours, and it does not seem the fighting will let up even as dark. Because right now, a colonial. As you see there, one of the guys from the half-track squad just told me to shut the hell up. Oh dear, is that? Okay,
well, keep talking then. That clearly means keep talking.
I guess so. One of the wardens just tried to do a Rambo charge in a truck that instantly destroyed by the colonials, of course. Oh dear, that man is bleeding to death. Medic! Medic, get the stench of this dying man off me, please. Thank you.
I mean, you picked me up. You didn't have to.
That is true. That is true. But a life's a life. Hopefully they don't just artillery us and kill us all in one hit. That would be kind of unfortunate. Maybe I should move.
Alright, well, as the stalemate continues, field machine guns, parent, and fire support, likely from howitzers or maybe even light artillery, continue to pound the sector that is Tomb of the First. We do have reports that the colonials have managed to reclaim one of the bunker pieces, one of the bunker bases, but that is a close cluster of them, and the wardens are going to have to continuously keep fighting to keep them down and out. For now, I think we'll go to break. Poe, thank you so much. Sounding great out there.
Thank you, Geoffrey.
The PressCorps is an all-volunteer creative collective of reporters, broadcasters, artists, and more from the MMO video game Foxhole, developed by Siege Camp. Our mission is to engross our audience in and amplify the stories of this unique war ecosystem. The PressCorps was founded in 2018 by former Planetside 2 Radio Free Auraxis host, CaptainInArms. It is a separate community entity and is not officially representative of Siege Camp. For more information, visit our website at PressCorpsGaming.com. That's PressCorps Gaming.com.